going on, guys? It's your boy Az. We are back here, and we're finally starting Dark Dimension 4 here. Last day we had finished off leveling my first 5 characters, and again, I think the first node's pretty straightforward. Lots of other content creators have started going at it, and I've gotten a pretty good idea of what's to expect, so that's good. Just want to give a shout out to everybody that's shown the support on Reddit. The link's in the description in case you guys are wondering what I'm talking about, but just basically as a free-to-play player and starting Dark Dimension 4, it's been a pretty crazy journey. Anyhow, we've got, this is our lineup. We've got Ghost to the far left for protection, Thanos and Symbiote Spidey are my tankier guys, so I'm going to put them on the far right here, and hopefully we'll get some decent luck on this first node. It doesn't look too hard. One of the reasons being is we do have a lot of pretty solid characters, lots of utility. We got Thanos' taunt, we got Symbiote Spidey, we got Black Widow's stun. That's a double stunner for us. And then of course we got Ghost, and we have Mr. Sinister as well, which is a pretty blockbuster team here. Killmonger, just some abilities that they have at the start here. So right off the get-go, we're going to go with a speed up, and that's hopefully they target Ghost, okay? And then I think what we're going to do is we're going to speed reduce on Taskmaster. He's definitely one we want to watch out for because he has the stun and the blinds, so we want to keep an eye on him. And actually, Invisible Woman's going to be a problem too because she can do the invis. And Mercenary Lieutenant as well. So lots of characters. We're going to go... yeah, we're gonna actually. I'm not sure. Let's see what happens here. We die. Oh, yeah, we do get wiped. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna quickly back out, and we'll quickly jump in again here, and hopefully that's yeah. We'll just ignore that, guys. Yeah, we want to make sure Ghost is not dead. Otherwise, kind of it dampens our plans. We want to make sure she can still be alive. So that kind of sucks a little bit, but we'll try this one again here. And yeah, so Killmonger will activate his special ability, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so we'll do the defense up, and I think what we're going to do is we're going to actually target Invisible Woman because we don't want her being barrier, so we want to keep an eye on her as well. And we'll try, yeah, we'll go with Namor here this time, actually. You know what, I'm changing up my mind here. And yeah, we're gonna do the same strategy. We're going to go for Mercenary Lieutenant because if you leave him alone, he's just going to keep healing everybody, so that's going to be a problem. So he'll throw the stun there, and against put some blinds going on too, which sucks. That's okay. We are going to clone Invisible Woman because she's going to offer us a lot of that mitigation and the damage reduction. So that's kind of why she reminds me of Node 5 and in Nodes... I believe she was on a different node as well in Dark Dimension 3. But yeah, that immunity and the defense up is just too good to pass up. So we have the immunity there to absorb some damage, which is great. Offense down is really nice as well, and it'll be nice if we can get another one. If we can get another Invisible Woman, that'll be good. Nice thing about the team I've got too is because I've got one character in almost each category. We have a Cosmic, we have a Global, we have a Tech, we have a Mutant, and then we've got that City character as well. So that's kind of why I can initially start Dark Dimension 4 right now, just because of my resource management. So keep that in mind, and that's kind of why lots of people went with Captain America in place of... Symbiote Spidey because they're both bio characters, but I ran the math, and I'd rather pick a character that I'm using in raids as well versus just trying to get Captain America up there just for the sake of. He's not a bad character. It's just I had a personal fundamental belief that I should be focusing on just the bio characters, and there's going to be a ton of symbiotes. And it's gonna be very problematic, so that's why. Anyways, we're gonna stun Human Torch because we don't want him alting us, just like Namor. Just repeats of the Dark Dimension 3 nodes. If he alts, it's gonna do a massive amount of damage, so we want to keep an eye on him. We got the Invis here as well, which is gonna rip some Invis back from those guys. So if you're gonna use that, you always want to make sure Invisible Woman on the other team uses it first, so that way you can take advantage of that. And now we've got another stun. And yeah, I think what we're going to do is we're going to stun Human Torch because, like I said, I'm more scared of him than anything else. And we want to make sure we can keep him in check. We'll do the speed up. That's going to help us out a bit since everybody is slow as well. So that gives us extra turns in. And yeah, we're in a good spot right now. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to focus on Human Torch because, yeah, we don't want him alting us. I believe I don't want to be testing and seeing how much that damage does. I want to just take him out ASAP so we don't have to worry about him. And on top of that, Mercenary Lieutenant is also right beside him, so we can do a bit of double hits there between the chains and all that good stuff. So he's out. And now Taskmaster is what I would say probably the next big risk on our side. But right now we're going to focus on Lieutenant and get rid of him because we don't want him healing up and speeding up and offensing down or offensing up everybody. Because yeah, that's problematic, especially because there's a Taskmaster. Wouldn't mind cloning him though. I think we might clone him afterwards. We can double tap here with Ghost since he does have the vulnerability as well, so that's nice. Yeah, we'll just stun. Let's see what that does. Yeah. Okay, and I mean right now I think we're okay because we have Invisible Woman, but yeah, we definitely want to be careful. We'll go for Namor, and we'll maybe try another stun if we can. Yeah, I think he just keeps stealing all the buffs. Oh man, that's actually a really nice. His auto, I forget what it's a single target attack. He just copies all the conditions. So definitely, yeah, it just keeps ripping it off. We'll rip our stuff back. Yeah, you know what? We'll just double tap him, and then we'll focus back on Namor because he's pretty much dead. I don't know when the next wave drops. I'm assuming some of these nodes are sometimes a little bit different, but I'm assuming we have to take down one more maybe, and then it drops. Sometimes it's a little weird how they pick the drop-offs, but so far so good. You want to prolong it as much as you can because the longer we can prolong and reduce the health of these guys, the longer we can end up charging up our abilities for the next wave as well. And on top of that, oh, excuse me. On top of that, we can get ready for another clone for Mr. Sinister as well, which helps us out. We're one turn off from it, so that's fine. Okay, so we didn't get anyone dropping just yet, so we'll reduce Taskmaster and keep an eye on him. And yeah, I'm just trying to see. Maybe I should have stunned him. And we'll do the offense down. And yeah, I'm trying to gauge here because I'm worried that if I stun him and then another wave drops, then we kind of miss. You know, because Symbiote Spidey's stun also offers the slow, so I kind of want to save it. But yeah, you know what? We won't take chances. We'll just do the offense down there for sure, just to kind of get us a little bit of a protection. And yeah, I don't want to use Ghost as alt just yet, but it looks like we might have to just clone another Invisible Woman. I mean, yeah, I want to clone Taskmaster because then it'll give us another stun. So that's kind of why I want to do that, but we'll see how that goes. Every time he hits, he just takes all the buffs, and he keeps stealing the invisibility, which obviously makes it annoying because we want to clone him. Yeah. So we knocked out one more, and there's still not a wave dropping, which tells me that they probably won't drop until we maybe clear either one more target or maybe the entire wave here. So that's kind of nice, actually. If it's both targets, that ends up helping us a bit because it's a good entry-level node. And like I said already, I've seen. I'm just trying to recall the footage that I was watching from some of the other content creators, and I recall now. I believe it's actually the last guy. So yeah, I think we're gonna be okay here. Now we just gotta make sure we clone him. Just sucks because yeah, we should have done that like 2 or 3 turns ago, which means yeah, like we probably could have be halfway on another clone right now, but that's okay. That's all right. Better safe than sorry. So once we take him out, we'll get the next wave dropping in. If I recall, it's not a bad one either, but I do believe we is there a Zemo? I forget if there was Zemo or someone like that, or I forget who it was. Oh yes, it was Falcon. That's who it was. That's where it would be nice to clone him. So I mean, unfortunately, we already used the clone on. We already used it on Taskmaster, but that's okay. As long as we keep him in check, it shouldn't be an issue. So we're gonna throw a stun there. And yeah, and then the this actually reminds me of Node 8, where there was the Falcon and the Rescue, and it's problematic because if you leave Rescue alone, she can basically remove the debuffs and also give offense up to power armor allies. And so that's not a ton of characters, but still annoying because she removes our debuffs. So we'll keep an eye on that. Who do we want to reduce the speed on? Vulture's annoying because every time he kills somebody, he just gets his speed meter turned filled up. So that's kind of why we want to watch out for him. We're gonna throw the stun on Rhino because that way he doesn't taunt to get in our way. And Thanos, heal up. Yeah, we'll just go for Falcon. Nothing we can really do right now outside of that. I think it's better to focus on him because yeah, if we go invis or whatever, he's gonna rip that off, and then he's gonna Yeah, it's also a good idea too because if you don't stun Rhino and he gets blinded, he's gonna be able to react and use his passive. So make sure you guys are stunning him first, so that way you can blind as well. Depending on who you clone, I clone Taskmaster, so of course there's always that off chance that he might be able to get blinded, and then he removes the debuffs as well and gets a turn in. So I want to make sure you keep an eye on that. All right, and lots of debuffs now, so definitely a good time right now. If we had, if we didn't use Ghost's ultimate, but that's okay. Yeah, she just does a really good job with this node because she does that speed reduction, and I did use her in the global nodes as well. And yeah, I just found it so invaluable. Can't do these nodes. You know, it's a lot easier with her on the team than without. So it's definitely, I would say, probably one of the higher character recommendations. She is a bit pricier. She's a 72 mini uniques on the tier 15. So yeah, it costs quite a bit for her, but I think she's worth it. You can either pick her or you can pick Minerva. I think they cost the same, but yeah, but she's global as well, so it helps us out with the next batch of nodes once we get through 3. So that guy's dead there. So finally got rid of Vulture. Yeah, that's not really a problem. I think Braveheart's. Yeah, it's not, or Ironheart, sorry. Braveheart. All right, so we're fine right now. I think we'll just we probably didn't need to take him out, but that's okay. And we got the double tap on rescue, so we're gonna focus on her, keeping her in control. And yeah, I guess we can rip some buffs off thanks to Taskmaster. Rhino is still stunned as well because he's so slow, so that's good for us. And yeah, we'll hit some offense, defense down them, and yeah, we'll keep that ready to go. Thanos is the taunt, so we don't really have to worry too much. I'll double tap again here. See, Ghost just keeps her in check. Nothing to worry about there. That's one more down, and yeah, I mean, having the triple stuns is absolutely just brilliant. I think that's kind of one of the reasons I was leaning towards Black Widow and having Symbiote Spidey as well. I thought about Captain America for sure, just because he has that synergy with Black Widow. But yeah, it wasn't doing it for me. I was looking at the resources, and resources are extremely bottlenecking right now for people starting Dark Dimension 4, and you know, trying to you know, even once you're in, you're still gonna have to wait a bit until you get more materials for the other set of characters like Cosmic, Legendary, City, etc. And yeah, that's I wasn't willing to you know, push just a random character to tier 15, just like I did with Dark Dimension 3. I did that with Shield Trooper. Still regret it. So no, I basically said to myself, nope, I'm gonna just take my time, and I'll go for characters that I actually want to push to tier 15. So. Anyways, yeah, you want to pick characters you're probably going to be comfortable pushing into tier 16 or tier 17, right? Eventually, if that comes out, and yeah, you don't want to you don't want to keep pushing certain characters that aren't going to be favorable. Like Captain America, he's a good character and all, but I don't know if he's T15 worthy. You know, if you got a lot of materials and they're farmable, that's probably fine. But right now in this game where it's a new mode and resources are pretty fresh, I would hold off on that unless, like I said, you got like some crazy Avengers team and he's 7 red yellow or something, a 7 red 7 yellow, and you've got some crazy stats on the guy, then maybe I'd think about it. But yeah, no, that's just my personal preference. I can't say that's the best way to go, but that's just my my thought process right now. And you know, bringing up Shield Trooper for me was a total waste for Dark Dimension 3. I'm still hitting myself in the head for it. Anyways, yeah, I don't know if I don't really know if this was an informative video, but yeah, pretty straightforward with the team I have. You just basically keep cloning. It's like a clone army. I think the important thing to know is that Mr. Sinister is definitely one of those characters you absolutely need. I think people are trying to decide if they use Sinister or Emma Frost. Mr. Sinister is cheaper, and he's going to bring more to the table, so definitely go for him. And on top of that, he's got yeah, he's good for Emma Marauder teams on War. He's good for arena attacks. He's good for raids. Yeah, it's just, yeah, he's absolutely broken. I love him, and even when people get Doom, pretty sure we can clone Doom. So I don't think it's gonna. Yeah, he's got a lot of life left in this game, and he's going to be future-proof for sure. So I think, yeah, go for Sinister before Emma Frost. And really, the other 4 characters, you could probably get away with anybody. These are just the ones I picked, but I picked all of them because they all have respective well-rounded traits in the game. Like Thanos, he's good with Arena and War and Raids. And Black Widow, I mean, she's cheap, so I can't deny the fact that she's cheap. But on top of that, she's got a stun, she's got speed up. She was just too good to pass up, and she's a skill. She fell into my low criteria, and I had a choice between her or Proxima. And just because of global nodes, I went for Black Widow, and the reworks really made her really good. So that's why I went with her. Like I said, probably not the, I think most of these characters are pretty well balanced in all the respective game modes. But yeah, that's just my personal opinion. Okay, guys, so that's it. That's Node 1. I'll keep you guys posted with Node 2, but that's it for Node 1. One-shotted. Wow, just surprisingly a lot easier right now. I think right now between this one and Dark Dimension 3, I'd say probably this one was a little easier compared to the first nodes the first time I ran them. I think it took me a couple tries for the first node. But anyways, that's it, guys. That's my team. That's my lineup. Thanks, guys, for watching. And as always, stay safe and happy gaming.